Super quick video to explain you Copilot Notebooks. So why this is quick? It's because it's going to change very soon. There will be new features, so I will make a more thorough video. But I am in M365 Copilot. You can access it at m365copilot.com. And to the left, you see here all notebooks. So that's where I'm at right now. And a notebook is very similar to ChatGPT projects, right? So they are not agents. They are a notebook where you will basically link multiple files on the same topic. And let me just show you. We will create a new notebook right here. Click. And then you can add some file, right? So I will name my notebook ERP implementation project. So imagine we have an ERP implementation project. We have an ongoing project. We want to put all the documents that are related to this project. It can be some transcripts, etc. in this notebook. Right now, I've tried a few times with Excel files. It's not working pretty well, so I will stick to text if I were you. So we'll attach some cloud files. And you can see here, I have multiple ERP-related documents. I have 3 meeting transcripts, so I can follow my project. I have the risk register, the project plan, and the project charter. So I'm going to feed this knowledge into my notebook. Once I'm ready, I will click Create. That's super, super cool. You can see in the reference below, we have these Word files that are now updated or uploaded, I should say, into my notebook. Another thing that you can do is to add some Copilot instructions. It's similar to custom instructions. So you will say, this is a notebook for an ERP implementation project. This is SAP. Make sure you guide the team into project management and to great guidance on SAP, right? I'm not too sure. I don't know much about SAP, but you can tell Copilot how to respond. You can say, hey, every time a question is asked, make sure you give every step-by-step how to do that in SAP, by instance. And here, you can ask questions on the documents or on the chats, right? So every time you will have a chat, let's say I will say, can you summarize the risk for this project, right? So I don't know, a CFO or the person in charge. I want to summarize the risk for this project. So you can see we got the top risk identified, the resources availability, and the source is from this risk register. So if I click on it, guess what? It's going to open the Word document and I can double check, right? So super interesting. That's the risk register. Great. And now another feature of the ERP implementation, I will go back to my notebook, is that you can add some pages, right? So if I click here, I use a page, and a page is more like to track a project. So I will say project update May of 2026, and I will say, this is a quick update of the project. Here are the pending tasks. And what I will do here, I will click on the little plus. Then you have a ton of things that you can do. A task list, set like that. And then I will say, enable the SAP licenses. And I will say, add mockup data to SAP. And then I will put an assignee, right? And in my business, I can see my internal people. I have Grania again, or I have my other Copilot account here, right? My other Outlook account, I should say. Here we go. And then I can select the date. So it's like a little project management. And then, you can click on a little plus. It will add some rows. And if I go in another section here, start typing, you will see I can click insert here. And I can put anything. What's that? A mermaid. Code your way into stunning diagram. Let's try that. Never tried it. Okay, that might be too complex for me, but you get the point here. You can create some pages that are really flexible. You can move things around like that. And that's super, super, super cool. All right, so now these pages, I will name it Project Update May 2026. Super cool. I will close it. And this page is now referenced in my notebook. Let me show you. You see, reference the pages here, right? So that's Microsoft Pages. They are pretty much doing new stuff with that. And now you can filter by pages, Word. If I will have Excel document that I don't recommend to do, click here, Excel, PDF, I guess. And then you can go in the chat and you see you have your previous chat history. So let me ask something here. What are the pending tasks of this project? And you can see that Copilot will probably give me the page as a reference because we've put some tasks there, right? So that's all integrated. See? See, so we might be, so the results are not what I expected. I have my meeting transcript here. So that pulled some tasks from these meeting transcripts, not working as intended. Maybe I could say, can you find the task remaining from the latest project update happened in May of 2026. So I'm going very fast here. Of course, my prompts are not what they should be, but the more clear you are, the best it is. So you can see here, enabled SAP licenses, add mockup data to SAP. So everything that you learn about AI being specific on the prompt still remains, right? So you can see here, the reference is the project update of May 2026, and it's super interesting. So let me go back to my notebook here, ERP implementation. You can go in the chat. We have the previous chat. And one thing that is cool, if you go to Outlook, now it hasn't loaded, but next time I will refresh my notebook, it will show up in my OneNote here. So you can pick it up right here and you can see your reference. This is a different notebook, but you can see the reference of your notebook, right? So that's interesting. I think they're integrating more stuff into OneNote. And one last thing I wanted to tell you is you can get an audio overview. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I will ask for summarize the transcript 3. I will generate an audio and it will generate an audio for from the Word file, sorry, for the transcript tree. And we can't share notebooks yet. So what I see, notebook versus agent. Agent is really to do one task. You will build agent for your teams, etc. Where notebooks are more collaborative. You will be able to share the notebooks eventually in the next update. That's not the case right now as of recording this video. You'll be able to share notebooks with your team to work on projects such as ERP implementation. Be extremely careful which reference you put there, but that's where I see the difference between agent. Agent is to do one task, and notebooks are really to be collaborative, working on a project, attaching some pages, attaching some documentations, and super cool. So this audio overview will load. I'm not sure about the utility, the usefulness of this feature, but now you have notebooks. Please try them. I haven't used them much myself. I'm planning on making some, but since I'm kind of alone in my business and it's more like a collaborative tool, maybe I could do one for like, how to build YouTube videos or stuff like that. So I hope that was a little bit helpful and I will catch you in next video.